Okay guys, so I'm going to show you something that they gave me. They gave me these cards. They're like everyday numerology. And I started playing with the cards. It's just, let me show you. It looks like this. They're just numbers. Cards with like, let me show you, numbers in them. And they have like a meaning in the back. And after I was bored of playing with them, I'm very curious. I look inside and it has this booklet. And I'm going to show you guys what I just found out. Okay guys, so I'm making this video to show you something that I was just doing. And I'll make a video about it because I'm probably going to throw all of this away. But I was given this by someone. It's like, I don't know, like a numbers thing. It has like all these cards with like numbers and like messages on them. But I was playing around with them and I looked in here and it has this book, very interesting. And I started reading it because that's what I do. I read stuff and investigate, and that's what I do. So I was reading it and I see on here, you know, it's just talking about numbers and stuff like that. Let me show you. It's talking about numbers and how you add them up together if you're looking for a number. But this is what caught my attention, right? So this right here is pretty much like some kind of chart where it's telling you that you can write down your name. For example, let me show you the example here. Okay, let me show you the example here. So this is the name of the person, right? Like I say, Anne. You just look for the number, for the letter of your name, right? If you want to do it at home, just take a screenshot of this. And you write down your name, and all you do is add up all the numbers together. If you get a 2-digit, you break it down until only it becomes one number, right? So it says you have first name, middle name, last name. You do the same thing, and then you sum it up. Like let's say Anne is 2, and let's say the middle name is 3, and then the last name is 8. So again, you add all the numbers that you get from this chart, right? Let's say Anne, so you put 1 like that. Okay. So when you add them up, all 3, it will give you a number. So I started playing around with this, and I try to do it with my name. As you can see, look, the first name, middle name, last name equals, oh wow, actually equals 13. Oh, there you go. And then 1 plus 3 equals 4. But this is actually my example. Very weird. Okay, so things just got weirder. This is actually the same thing I got. I just noticed. I wasn't going to really talk about this in the book. I was just going to tell you how, you know, this was interesting. So I started doing it, right? So my name, right? I did it, right? Equals 1. And then this is my middle name. Yes, that's my middle name, just so you guys know. And I added everything, equals 12, 1 plus 2, then 3. Then I take my whole last name, and I had like a couple of minutes you know, doing this. So I took the 1 and the 3 and the 9. And 3 equals 13, which is the same example that's on here, which is weird because I didn't notice this. I just noticed this right now. All I was going to show you was this and then what I was doing here. So I don't know if you guys know, but my birthday is April 13, right? So after I do all of this, I see that my name equals 13. That's interesting, right? Very interesting, very normal. 13, okay. And I was born at 13, and then my whole name equals 13, okay. But then as I was sitting here talking to someone, I was explaining to them that I have a property. My first property actually here in New York is 1345. It starts with a 13. And if you add these numbers together, like 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, it equals 13. The place that I have, where I live in Arizona right now, it is 3613. It ends with a 13. And if you add these numbers together, it equals 13. So I'm just, you know, telling you the weirdness of things. I was born April the 13th. This little thing that I did here, what's the date? Today's April 5th, I think it's today. And it's like about 1 a.m. Somebody got me this. And I was just playing with it. And I decided to try it. So my name equals 13. I was born at 13. And the house that I'm in right now, here in New York, if you add it up, it starts with 13. This was my first house, actually. My first property that I bought. 1345. And if you add it up, it's a 13. And then the house that I have now in Arizona, it ends with a 13. And if you add it up, it's a 13. What is with the 13? What is with the 13? Somebody please explain. Because I don't understand. I'm going to see if I find the meaning of the 13. What does it mean? Because now I want to know. What is with the 13? All around my name, all around everywhere. Anyways, just wanted to share this with you guys. If you want to try this exercise, again, you can take a screenshot and try it. Pretty cool. I was looking to see if there's a definition for the 13 here, but it doesn't have any. So very interesting. I'm gonna see if I find the definition and add it to this video. Okay, guys. So the number 13, as I was saying, I was searching through that little booklet of the cards that they gave me. I'm very curious. I'm always looking for stuff. They gave me that, so I started looking through the book, and you know, as I told you, I searched for my name, and it equaled 13, and it's just very interesting. How, you know, the whole thing equals 13. Like I just stood there for like 10 minutes trying to figure it out, but I finally got it. But from what I'm getting from the number 13 means endings and rebirth. And it also means transformation and growth, which, you know, it doesn't convince me at all because it's just very interesting how my name equals 13, my address equals 13, my addresses, I'm not talking about just one house, my first home that I bought equals 13 when you add the numbers, and it has the number 13 in it, and the house that I live in currently also, when you add it up, equals 13, and it ends with a 13. And to me, everything has a meaning. So if you know what it means, then please let me know. I am not sure what it means, but I'm sure I will find out later on. But I think that's very interesting. I was born at 13, and I live houses that equal 13. My name equals 13, and everything is 13. Like, if you know what this means, please let me know. I think this was a very fun exercise. I'm not sure what the meaning is, but I'm sure we'll figure it out sooner or later. Thank you for joining me, and if you want to try this out, writing your name and seeing what number comes up, and adding maybe your home address and seeing what numbers usually follow you around in this lifetime, I think is something, you know, to be aware of and see. And I'm sure I'll do another video to let you know if I ever find out what the true meaning of the 13 is and why is the 13 following me around. I mean, I love the number 13. Usually people say it's bad luck, but I was born on Friday the 13th. I love the 13, especially a Friday the 13th. So I hope this helps. Please like and subscribe and let me know in the comments, what do you think about this? Do you think it's just coincidence that my name equals 13, my birthday is April 13, and also the houses, my first home that I bought, when you add the numbers, it equals 13, and it also has the number 13. And the house that I currently live in, when you add it, equals 13, and it has the number 13. Do you think this means anything? Let me know in the comments below. According to your culture or your beliefs or whatever, what does the number 13 mean to you? Leave me a comment and let me know, because I would love to know what the number 13 might mean in your culture, for you. Doesn't matter, whatever you think the 13 is, let me know. I would love to hear from you.